What is up, Weirdo Tribe? I hope you are well. I'm just sitting here watching a sunset yet again. Another beautiful sunset. Sun's gone. I've been doing a lot of thinking lately. I've been really kicking myself in the butt for just not like making videos. I feel like this huge like feeling of like self-doubt almost. It's not self-doubt. It's mainly just like I'm afraid that people won't understand or connect. The only people I really connect with on this deep energetic level is my mentors. My mentors on YouTube, because I will feel things. I feel things. And then I will listen to them talk and I'm like, "Oh my God, like this is real. It's so real. It is really happening. It's amazing." Okay? I've been feeling these things my whole life, and they've just now, as I create a better connection with myself, my higher self, as I create a better connection with nature, a better connection with God, I see these things more prevalent, and I see them clearly, more clearly than I used to, and it's just an amazing feeling. And what I'm talking about is these energy shifts that we go through. They are global energy shifts. They're always happening. They're always happening. And I used to feel them so much like within myself, and like it's just like a huge like increase in vibration and a huge increase in self-awareness, and it, if I let it, it it inhibits change in my life, in myself, in my connection and unity with God and others. Okay. And so I might be all over the place with this. I'm kind of just going to spew a little bit, but I've been feeling lately some huge energy shifts within myself. I have experienced a lot of spiritual deep depression. I want to call it depression, but it's not. It's not. It's deep rest, okay? It's like my conscious mind, my body is okay. I feel great, but my soul is just so tired, okay? And like I go through these shifts, and like I feel it within myself, but then I really get like almost like tangible, like analytical, like evidence when I see it in other people. When I see other people who are going through the same shit I'm going through spiritually and emotionally and mentally, and it really makes me like relate to myself more. It makes me just kind of connect all of that to myself, and it's just absolutely wonderful. There's so many shifts going on right now on our planet with consciousness and energy, and it's just absolutely amazing to watch. And I've been connecting with a lot of truth seekers lately who feel it. They feel it, but they don't know it. They don't know what's going on. It's really nice to recognize these things. When I was younger, in my early 20s and my late teenage years, I used to feel these levels up, leveling up in consciousness and in vibration. And there were like three times throughout like a 10-year period where I would feel it, I would recognize it in my head, like right when it happened. It would be like an instant download, okay, in my head, and I would feel it, and things would just register differently. I would look at things differently, like that in a second, okay. Psychedelics were involved. I'm gonna talk about that at a later time. But now I don't need psychedelics to do that anymore. I had such a weird programming. I have such a weird programming, such a weird subconscious programming that like prevented me from leveling up and raising my own vibration. I needed aids to do it, and now I don't need that anymore. I feel it. I level up every day. Every day. I am coming more into myself. I am connecting more with my soul, connecting more with my purpose, my higher self. I'm connecting more with God every single day. I feel it. My energy goes up. My vibration goes up. I'm not believing the distractions that are thrown out to the world. You know, the media, our food. I'm not feeding into that shit. Not at all. People think I'm crazy because I just genuinely enjoy solitude. I just like being alone a lot. Like, a lot. I much prefer it to what I used to have available to me as far as connecting with others. I like grow so much more as a person in solitude. I don't know. But connecting with other truth seekers and people who are also raising their vibration and coming into higher consciousness, it helps me too. But ultimately being in nature, and getting back to basics and daily habits and lifestyle really just hits the nail on the head for me. It really does. I feel like I'm just kicking myself in the butt for, like, I feel like I should have been making videos about this stuff like 13 years ago when I started YouTube. Because I wish that I could go back and see myself back then and how I perceived these elevations in vibration and consciousness within myself. So here I am now. It's like, if I cannot help anybody with my experiences, at least I can look back on this and see where I am at this point in time. It's really a great feeling. It's a nice seed to plant. What are you doing, kitties? You're getting ready to hunt. Sorry. But yeah, huge energy shifts going on right now, okay? In the world. It's not just with me. It's not just with you. Everybody who's open to accepting these things, it's happening for you. We're becoming more aware of this world, of our society, of our government, of, big pharma, all that shit. The more we become aware of those distractions and those things that set us back, you become more in tune with your intuition. You become closer and closer to manifesting everything you've ever wanted, your ultimate happiness, whatever that may be. That's the ultimate goal. Love yourself, love others. Be the best version of yourself to create the life that you want. That's what it's all about for me. I just want to be happy, Pay attention to these energy shifts, okay? They're real. They're happening within you every day if you let it. Letting go of distractions. All right? Letting go of toxic things. Okay. Things. For me, the things that help me level up, the things that help me raise my vibration, raise my levels in consciousness, you're not going to like them. I don't like them either. Trust me. Number one being food. What are you eating? I'm finding when I'm not eating meat, I love meat. Don't get me wrong. I love good beef. From my landlord. I love it. Fresh beef. I love chicken. I love meat. Okay, I love cooking too. But I feel like eating meat really bogs me down energetically, emotionally, spiritually, and physically too. I notice I'm a lot more sluggish when I'm eating meat, and I don't know if that's just because of like the manner in which like factory farming is done, or if it's just eating meat, period. But I gotta say, eating more live foods, I just feel like a different person. I want to eat meat. Don't get me wrong. Same with like sugary junk foods, okay? Sugar is a big thing for me, like sweets, like chocolate, cookies, stuff like that. That's what I like. I can't eat that shit. It bogs me down in many ways. When I am not eating that stuff, I am raising my vibration every day. I am coming into a better me every single day. Not drinking alcohol. I love drinking. All right, I do. Probably not going to quit drinking, period, like altogether. Maybe someday I will. But just because of the way that it makes me feel, like the next day, or like for a few days after I drink, I generally just don't feel like myself. I definitely don't raise my vibration when I'm drinking. Watching TV really brings me down. Feeding the bullshit to my subconscious that is available on TV, garbage. I don't even like to turn my TV on anymore. And when I do, I watch something lighthearted and fun or something I can learn from. Right now I'm watching a show on Netflix called, I think it's called Atypical. It's about a family with a teenage son who has autism. It's wonderful. It's so lighthearted. So when I do watch, like, the very little bit of TV that I do, I put on something that will feed my subconscious good things. Okay, I can't watch murder shows. I used to be like addicted to Law and Order. All right, I can't do it anymore. I can't. It really brings me down. It just feeds my subconscious like awful shit. I used to watch SVU and like have terrible dreams about like rape and murder and pedophilia and things like that. I'd wake up and be like, what is going on in my subconscious right now? Oof, I can't do that anymore. That's why I stopped watching that shit. I just can't. The news? I don't watch the news. It's all fear-based. The news media was created to control people. I don't watch the news. Guess what? I'm in bliss. Bliss without the news. Coronavirus? Please. Fear. Fear is the lowest vibration. Love is the highest. When we're in fear, we are easily controlled. Our immunity is low. Our connection with ourselves, with our higher selves, with our souls, our connection with God is weakened when you are in a state of fear. That's all coronavirus is about right now, because there's these huge energy shifts going on in the world. I don't even know where I'm going with all this. I just need to speak on this right now. Because I feel these crazy shifts. I feel them. I'm feeling them all the time. I felt them a lot in the end of last year. And now I'm feeling them and I'm seeing them within people, and that's what really gets me going, man. When I see people who are changing their lives for the better because of these elevations in energy within themselves, this vibration that they are raising, and their shifts in consciousness, and I see people really awakening and starting to ask questions, and oh man, it just feels so good to know I'm not the only one. If you are my tribe, if you connect with me, please, I just got a Snapchat, Ali Soul, go hit me up. Let's talk about it. Let's connect. Let's co-create. Let's do it. I'm in. I've been in a spiritual kind of slump for, I don't know, a couple months now, and I'm coming out of it. There has just been a huge shift in the last week, and I am just coming out of it faster than I usually do, and it's really wonderful. And I call it spiritually deep rest. Deep rest. Because my soul just needed rest, boy. Really did. But I hope we can connect. I hope that you, what I'm saying, resonates with you. And when you start to realize when you're leveling up in your energy, when you're raising your vibration, you are leveling up in consciousness, and we are infinite beings, okay? We can create anything we want. As long as we are in a vibrational match with what we are seeking, we can make it happen. You gotta raise your vibration to get those good things, to get those good people, good things, good connection with self. That's what it's about. I feel like it's a very, very basic concept. If you are like advanced in your spiritual awakening, you know this is like child's play for you. It has come to my attention that it does not come that simply for some people. And I hope that maybe you can learn from me. Maybe I can break it down just a little bit of how stuff goes with me, because I'm kind of I kind of don't like, I don't get the hint with stuff. Like, it needs to be like, blah. And right now, the universe and God are like, blah. I'm like, oh, oh, okay. I don't know. Can you connect with this? Do you understand? Do you understand where I'm coming from? I hope you do. I hope we can talk about it too. I'm so grateful for this life. I'm so grateful to be who I am, and I'm so grateful for you. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for taking the time to watch me and listen to me ramble on about I don't even know what, with no structure at all. Own it out. I'm going all willy-nilly in this bitch. Okay? I don't know. Thank you so much, though. I appreciate you. And I hope you have a great day. Be well.